Deep within the expansive lands of the Navajo Nation, where the rugged terrain and vast wilderness meet the sky, lies a tale woven with darkness and whispered through generations. It is the legend of the Skinwalker, a Native American shape-shifting witch, known to the Navajo people as Ye-Nalbloshi. The Skinwalker is believed to be a formidable practitioner of witchcraft, delving into the forbidden realm of the supernatural. They possess a unique ability to transcend their human form and assume the shape of animals. From the stealthy cunning of a wolf to the ominous grace of a bird of prey, the Skinwalker holds the power to transform into any creature that roams the earth. But this transformation is not merely a physical change. It is a channeling of dark energy, a merging of the witch's essence with that of the chosen animal. When the Skinwalker wears the skin of their chosen form, they inherit not only its physical attributes but also its primal instincts and predatory nature. The origins of the Skinwalker legend trace back to a time when harmony between humans and nature prevailed. But it is said that some individuals sought to harness power beyond the natural order. They delved into the secrets of the spirits, making pacts with malevolent entities that lurked in the shadows. These seekers of forbidden knowledge found themselves ensnared in a web of darkness. Through rituals and ceremonies, they obtained the ability to transform into creatures of the wild, forever altering their fate and becoming the first Skinwalkers. With their newfound power, they turned away from the light, embracing the path of darkness. Ensnared in a web of darkness, they delved into arcane practices and performed twisted ceremonies, channeling energies beyond mortal comprehension. Through their unwavering dedication and relentless experimentation, they gradually unlocked the secrets of shapeshifting. Guided by the dark entities they had formed pacts with, they discovered the rituals that would forever alter their fate. In secluded corners of the wilderness, under the cover of moonlit nights, they invoked ancient incantations, sacrificed sacred offerings, and danced with frenzied abandon. The Seekers emerged from the darkness as the first Skinwalkers, a breed of beings that embodied the forbidden union between humanity and the animal kingdom. With their newfound power coursing through their veins, they experienced a twisted euphoria that intoxicated their very souls. But in their pursuit of power, they had turned away from the light. The transformative abilities that were once intended to be a bridge between humans and nature became tools of malevolence. They embraced the path of darkness, unleashing their newfound abilities to sow chaos and terror. No longer bound by the limitations of their mortal forms, the Skinwalkers reveled in their ability to assume the shapes of creatures both feared and revered. They became masters of deception, prowling the night with predatory instincts, hunting both prey and unsuspecting victims alike. As their power grew, so did their insatiable hunger for dominance and control. They used their abilities to manipulate the forces of nature, calling upon storms, summoning creatures of the wild, and harnessing dark energies to serve their twisted desires. The Navajo people, recognizing the malevolence of these beings, feared the Skinwalker and the destruction they could unleash. The stories passed down from one generation to the next served as a warning, a reminder to respect the boundaries set by the natural world and to live in harmony with the spirits that watch over them. Encounters with the Skinwalker are said to be rare, yet their presence is deeply ingrained in the collective consciousness of the Navajo people. Their appearance is often associated with omens of misfortune, supernatural occurrences, and unexplained phenomena. It is believed that Skinwalkers possess a malevolent intelligence, capable of mimicking the voices of loved ones or familiar figures. They exploit this ability to deceive, luring unsuspecting individuals into dangerous situations or causing emotional distress by evoking the fears and secrets hidden within their hearts. Witnesses who claim to have encountered a Skinwalker recount experiences that leave an indelible mark on their psyche. The encounter begins with an eerie sense of foreboding, an inexplicable heaviness in the air that sets nerves on edge. As if drawn into a vortex of darkness, unsuspecting individuals find themselves in the presence of the Skinwalker. The aura that envelops the witch is described as an otherworldly energy, a palpable force that seems to emanate from the very depths of the supernatural realm. It engulfs the surroundings, casting a sinister shadow over the land. Witnesses often struggle to find words to capture the intensity of the aura, as if it defies the limitations of mortal perception. The eyes of the Skinwalker, however, leave an everlasting impression. Witnesses speak of eyes that penetrate the soul, a piercing gaze that seems to reach into the deepest recesses of their being. The eyes are said to glow with an unsettling luminescence, like burning embers or the haunting light of a distant star. Within their depths, a depth of darkness seems to reside, an abyss of malevolence that hints at an intelligence far beyond mortal comprehension. It is through these eyes that the Skinwalker conveys its power and dominance. They are windows to a world that mortals were never meant to witness, a realm where primal forces clash and ancient knowledge thrives. The Skinwalker's gaze holds a hypnotic quality, drawing its victims into a state of both fascination and terror. The Skinwalker possesses an uncanny ability to prey on the deepest vulnerabilities of their victims. They are masters of psychological manipulation, sensing and exploiting the fears, secrets, and weaknesses hidden within the human heart. In their presence, individuals often find themselves stripped bare, their innermost fears and insecurities laid bare before the witch's penetrating gaze. By manipulating these vulnerabilities, the Skinwalker instills a profound and primal fear within its victims. It uses this fear as a tool, weaving it into a web of dread that traps the unwary. The psychological torment inflicted by the Skinwalker can have lasting effects, haunting its victims long after the encounter itself. The power of the Skinwalker lies not only in its shape-shifting abilities but also in its ability to tap into the darkest aspects of the human psyche. It preys on the primordial instincts buried deep within, exploiting the innate fears and vulnerabilities that have existed since the dawn of humanity. To encounter a Skinwalker is to come face to face with a force that transcends the boundaries of the natural world. It serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between light and darkness, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Witnesses of such encounters are forever changed, their perception of reality forever altered by the harrowing experience of encountering this shape-shifting witch. If you find yourself in the presence of a Skinwalker, your instincts will likely be screaming at you to flee, your heart racing with a primal fear unlike anything you've ever experienced. However, it is crucial to remain as calm and composed as possible, even in the face of overwhelming terror. The Skinwalker possesses an uncanny ability to sense fear, drawing strength from the panic and chaos it induces in its victims. It feeds off that energy, fueling its malevolence and power. By succumbing to fear and losing control, you unwittingly provide it with an advantage. While every instinct may tell you to run, it is crucial to do so in a calculated and strategic manner. Moving hastily and without a plan can inadvertently lead you deeper into danger. Assess your surroundings and identify potential escape routes. Seek safety by retreating to a well-lit, populated area where you can find help or take refuge. It is vital to remove yourself from the vicinity of the encounter as quickly and quietly as possible. The Skinwalker is swift and cunning, possessing supernatural speed and senses. Do not draw unnecessary attention to yourself by making loud noises or flailing about in panic. Move with stealth and purpose, remaining vigilant for any signs of pursuit. If you are in a remote or unfamiliar area, rely on your navigation skills to find your way back to civilization. It is essential to stay on established paths and avoid straying into uncharted territories, as the Skinwalker may have an advantage in the wild and isolated regions it calls home. While fleeing, resist the temptation to look back or dwell on the encounter. Maintaining focus on your escape route is paramount. Dwelling on the horrors you've witnessed or the fear that grips your heart will only impede your progress and potentially invite further harm. Encountering a Skinwalker is a harrowing experience that can leave lasting scars. It is important to seek professional help if you find yourself struggling with trauma, anxiety, or other psychological effects resulting from the encounter. Therapists, counselors, and support groups can provide the necessary guidance and support to navigate the aftermath of such a terrifying ordeal. Within Navajo culture, the defense against the Skinwalker lies in the wisdom of the elders and the spiritual strength of the community. Traditional ceremonies, sacred herbs, and prayers are employed to create a shield of protection against their dark influence. Medicine men and spiritual leaders, who possess knowledge passed down through generations, are entrusted with the responsibility of safeguarding the community from these malevolent entities. However, the fear of encountering a skinwalker still lingers, reminding the Navajo people of the delicate balance between the seen and unseen worlds. The legends serve as cautionary tales, emphasizing the importance of respecting the boundaries between humanity and the supernatural. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more scary myths and legends, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. I'll see you on our next spooky adventure.